Okay, what is up, everybody? Darkside Phil here, and welcome to the weekend preview for Sunday, I'm looking up the date, January 12th, 2014. That's right, not 2013, 2014. We are in the new year. And, alright, so this week is going to be a unique one. I've got a lot of things I want to follow up on from last week to give you guys updates, some really positive updates for you this week. We've got things that are continuing. We've got things that are starting, new games, new content. We've got things that are resuming. We've got the return of Hate Live. We got so much stuff going on this week that I got to talk about it all, and I got to cram it into a little bit of time, so bear with me. So first of all, a couple updates for everyone. The first update I have is regarding my internet. Now, a lot of you over the past several weeks have complained and said, Phil, your internet is crap. We're trying to watch your streams, and the frame rate is in the toilet. We don't know what's going on, and I agree with you. It's been happening, and I've tried to fix it. Nothing can be done on my end. Come to find out, it is my ISP. My internet has been crapping out, uploads-wise, over the past several weeks. So finally, I had enough. I contacted my ISP. I now have a supervisor who's been working with me all week to try to get these issues resolved. We had a tech out here earlier this week, and supposedly today, at some point, I don't even know if it happened yet, there's an engineering team that is checking out the equipment of this condo, not in my unit, but outside. The wires, the stuff in the basement, all the stuff that I can't get to, and the line level tech for my ISP can't get to, they're supposedly supposed to be looking into and fixing as of today. Now, I have absolutely no idea if they did or not. I have to wait, till tomorrow, and I'll probably give this supervisor a call and follow up and say, gee, did they come? What did they find? Etc., etc. But for the most part, yesterday and today, and I don't know why, I don't know what changed and what miraculous thing happened, my internet's been great. For the most part, I've been able to stream with no problem. I've been able to upload with next to no problem. Every once in a while, I have a little blip of a delay in an upload, but for the most part, everything's going swimmingly. So I can't really complain. I'm just hoping that this keeps up and that it's not an intermittent thing where all of a sudden in 2 more days, well, the internet blips out again, and everyone's like, motherfucker. Like right now, during this stream, I hope it doesn't blip out. Okay, so for now, internet seems to be good. I'll keep on top of that situation for everyone and follow up on that during the course of this week. If it does go bad again, I do have the contact. This supervisor who's supposed to get shit done for me. So let's see what happens with that. But now, let's, knock on wood, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. It's working, so let's not dwell on that any longer, all right? I have an update on everybody. I have an update for everybody. The update is regarding the upcoming giveaway where I'm going to be giving away a PlayStation 4 and my website, thekingofhate.com. The update is this. I've contacted the site owner, Teo. We've negotiated a price that I will be purchasing the website from him for. He is back from his extended leave, and this week he goes back to work. What he's going to do is contact me this week and let me know when he's available to talk. We're going to set up a Skype conversation. Excuse me. And I have purchased domain space for thekingofhate.com, and I am ready to go. All I need to do is find out what is the technicalities of getting the stuff transferred over from Teo's server and stuff and get it onto my own. And once it's on my own, I had a discussion with the head admin, Beachy, this week. We are going to upgrade the website significantly. The website is going to be upgraded from the free software, MyBB, that it uses now, to some kind of a better software. I am going to pay for the software, so I understand that there are a few that are kind of pricey. I'm not going to go nuts, but at the same time, I am willing to spend some money to get the website to run better and to be on a better software system. Beachy says he could probably get that going within a week or so, as long as nothing goes wrong with his, job and school and stuff. So, as soon as this thing happens with Teo, I'll get to work with Beachy. We'll get the ball rolling, and here's hoping that by the end of this month, all right, we can have thekingofhate.com reborn, a brand new website, new area. It's my own to own and to to do stuff with, rather than worrying about it's someone else's and, oh no, they didn't renew something, or there's a problem and there's no one to handle it. It's going to totally be my property, finally, after all these years, which is a great thing. I am going to be talking about the website a lot in the coming weeks because I am excited about this. I want to have a reinvigoration of the DSP community. Back in late 2010, early 2011, when this website first launched, it was huge. We had thousands of people flocking to the site, hundreds on a daily basis, registering, talking, interacting, and it was great. And then it kind of tailored off because I'll be honest, it's primarily my fault because I was too busy making new content and not paying attention to the community. So there were people in there talking or whatever, and I stopped visiting. I stopped participating in a lot of the stuff on the website. And that's my bad. That's my fault. And after that, it kind of just people started leaving the website or ignored it. Then this new negativity gravitated toward the website, which I didn't really like. We had to get rid of that in 2012, 2013. I only really used the website bare bones. I want to change this, all right? My goal for 2014 is to reinvigorate the DSP community. Have you feel like you're part of a community again, where you can interact with a bunch of people from all over the world who are cool people, who have similar interests as you. You could go to the website to discuss DSP content. You could go there to discuss any kind of content. But as long as, you know, obviously it's not crazy illegal content. And you feel like there's a place to go. Right now, really, I feel the only place people go to interact with each other who are viewers of mine is the stream chat on Twitch TV. Because YouTube comments are gone. YouTube comments are done. It's Google+. No one can really interact with anyone anymore on there. Most people don't even want to use Google comments. YouTube has effectively killed the social aspect of the website. And that's their fault, so they're going to have to live with the repercussions of that, okay? So I want to give you a place to interact with other people. In addition to that, my goal is to make the main page of thekingofhate.com be a hub of my content. So not only will you see the latest video that I uploaded on DSP Gaming, you'll see the latest vlog that I uploaded on the King of Hate vlogs, you'll see the latest Twitter tweet that I made, listed there as a live feed. You'll see a window straight to my Twitch TV channel, and it'll go live when I'm actually streaming. So at any point in the day, gee, is Phil streaming or is he uploading? What's he doing? You go to the homepage of thekingofhate.com and boom, at a glance, everything about me at once, and you're in the know on what's going on. Rather than, oh, gee, let me check Twitter, let me check YouTube, let me check Twitch, let me check this and that, and you don't know where to go. You're going to know where to go from now on. And I've never had anything like this. I tried to do it with the old website, and it never really fully functioned the way I wanted it to. Now's the time to make the push to get it to work. I've seen other websites that have done this easily. I'm making the push. Now, obviously, I'm not a webmaster. I'm not a coder. I don't know the ins and outs of how to make this work. So I'm going to be relying, obviously, on the viewers, anyone who knows that kind of stuff. I'm not looking for it yet, so don't volunteer. I already had some people, oh, I'll code all this. I'm like, wait. We're not even there yet. Let's get the website migrated. Let's get Beachy working on it to a new software. Once that's in place, then we'll see who knows what, and we'll go from there. But I think that the website is going to be a focal point for the year, and it's going to be a great thing. So I want to thank everyone who's put up with kind of the disheveled nature of the updates and stuff that happens around me for the past couple of years. I'm trying to make it better for you this year, and that's in the works. So that's part of this week in preview. Hopefully I can get that done by the end of the week, which is why I'm mentioning it in this video, okay? Now, content-wise, what can you expect from me this week? Because there's a wide variety of stuff coming up. First of all, I'm already running behind tonight. It's Sunday night. I was out late for dinner, got back late. So already my second stream is kind of shot. There's not a lot of time to do much. So what I decided to do is I'm just going to do a few matches of Battlefield 4 on PS4. I'm just going to jump on, play some Conquest, have some fun, kill some time. I don't even know if I'm necessarily going to rush to upload those videos to YouTube or not, because I've already uploaded 2 batches of videos today, one of Blue Dragon and one of Fallout 3. We'll see what happens, but right now, I just want to play some games tonight and have some fun. That's what I think I'm going to do on the second stream. Now, right now I realize something. I'm currently juggling some 5 to 6 games at once because they're all downtime games waiting for something new to come out. So here's how I'm attacking it. First of all, I've got some bad news for everyone. And some people may be like, oh shit, are you kidding me? For those of you who have been following along the NBA 2K14 playthrough, all right, I've been playing the career mode, which I've been playing since the game came out. I've been having a blast with it. In fact, this past session, finally, after like 100 parts, my player made the starting lineup of the Wizards, the Washington Wizards. So I'm a starter now. I'm playing more than ever. Teamwork is more critical than ever. I'm trying to do more assists and stuff, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. And I even earned my way into the 3-point shooting challenge and the Rookie All-Star game. Problem. If you saw the last video of NBA 2K14 or the last stream, you'll know what I'm talking about. There is a game-crippling game bug in the game that during that rookie game, it crashes nonstop. It will not let you play the rookie game. It just gives you an error, crashes out of the game, and never completes the game. Now, some people are telling me there's the ability to skip the game, and some people are saying, no, there's not. If you're in the first year of career mode, you can't even skip or simulate a game, and people who are playing career mode, you're shot. If you got to that point and you get the bug, it's over. Your career mode's over. You're done. You can't even retire. You're stuck trying to play that game, and it never completes. So if that is the case, I'm boned, and that means, unfortunately, that's effectively the end of my NBA 2K14 career mode playthrough. And I know a lot of you are going to be you know, sad about that, and I'm disappointed. I am too. I put a lot of work into this playthrough, and I wanted to see it to fruition. Right now, I've got the Wizards on like second place in my division. I think they're like fourth place overall in the whole league. And now you're telling me that I might not be able to actually freaking play anymore because of a fucking game bug that 2K Games won't fix? That's ridiculous. So I'm not sure what to do at this point. I may try this week to get it to fix and see if I can either get it to just play or skip the game, but I may be boned. I may completely be screwed. So that's one game that unfortunately, it may be the end. Now, I don't know. I might, sometime this week I'm probably going to try to get it to work, and we'll see what happens. But I just want to warn everyone, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It's out of my control. That's the issue. 2K Games, they should fix it, and they haven't yet. All right? But what can you expect from me planned this week that I'll be doing? First of all, I am very quickly approaching the end of Blue Dragon. I'm on Disc 3. I've actually beaten 2 out of the 3 dungeons in it. I think there's one more dungeon, and then there's the end of the game. But there is some optional content. There's like 1 optional dungeon and 1 optional town. And then you can actually go around the world disabling all the barriers and unlocking secret bosses. There's a couple secret bosses and secret dragons and stuff that you can do. So I'm debating doing that. All right? And if I do that stuff, it's probably going to take me 1 to 2 more streams to beat Blue Dragon. So tomorrow, first stream, I'm going to be playing Blue Dragon. I'm going to see if I can do a longer stream. So maybe I could start around 1, 2 p.m. and go to, say, 7 p.m. So 5 solid hours of Blue Dragon content. I may almost beat the game. I know a lot of people on YouTube, oh, it's so long. I'm almost done with it, all right? I am near the end of Blue Dragon. So I know it's been dragging out, and a lot of people quit on the game since it's too long. It's a JRPG. You got to expect that. And I really like the game, which is why I'm pushing ahead regardless of the fact that not a lot of people are watching the streams and not a lot of people are watching the YouTube videos. I'm near the end at this point. I'm not kicking out or quitting. I'm pushing ahead till the end, okay? So, Blue Dragon on first stream tomorrow. Second stream tomorrow is going to be more Don't Starve on PS4. I'm now playing with the third character, the Woodsman, or the Strongman, whatever his name is, Wolfgang. And I've been doing pretty good with him. But at the same time, I think I might have hit the wall not knowing what to do further with him. Plus, I haven't even found some of the critical things like the pigs and stuff like that I need to really get the better stuff in the game. So I may be boned at this point. I want to continue playing with him and see if I can unlock the next character and maybe even start the next run with the next new character. We'll see what happens, but that's going to be tomorrow night on stream, Monday night. Okay? Now, Tuesday is finally, I know, after like 2 months, there's a new game coming out on Tuesday. Although it's not technically a new game. Let me explain. Assassin's Creed Liberation HD. It is the game that was out for PS Vita, which incidentally I have right over here. From 2 years ago. This game came out at the same time as Assassin's Creed 3. Okay? And I bought it, and I never played it. The problem with me is that really when it comes to portable systems, I just don't have a lot of time to play them. As you know, any gaming that I do, I try to record. So if I do play a game, it's usually at night. And I have played a couple games on the Vita. I played like, there was this role-playing game that I played when it first came out. And then I played Uncharted Golden Abyss. But I've not had a chance to play anything else after that. So I have not played this game. Well, the HD version, the remade, remastered version with bug fixes and basically significantly new things in it is coming out for consoles this week. On Tuesday, I'd like to play that. So Tuesday, as long as it's available digitally, which I think it is. I saw that it was like day 1 digital on PS3, so I'm assuming it has to be on Xbox 360 as well. My first stream on Tuesday will be Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation. So I hope some of you will check that out. I know a lot of people are burnt out. Oh, Assassin's Creed, fuck that. There's too many of them. This one's unique. It's a female protagonist for the first time ever. Apparently the gameplay is way different from other Assassin's Creed games. We're going to have to see, but I'm interested in it, and I want to check it out. So I hope you guys are going to check out that playthrough this week as well. Okay? Now, what I'll then be doing is basically balancing Assassin's Creed Liberation with something else every day. So let's say, for example, I did real good in Blue Dragon, but I didn't beat it on Monday. Maybe I'll do Assassin's Creed Liberation and balance that with Blue Dragon on the second stream. Maybe I'll do Assassin's Creed Liberation and more Dragon Age Origins on the second stream. All right? That's kind of the deal I'm trying to do. Split it up so that there's variety. It's not just Assassin's Creed. If that's not your cup of tea, you'll always have something else to watch and or watch live on stream or watch on YouTube. You'll have the variety going on during the course of the week rather than just one thing. Okay? So that's going to happen all week. Thursday, first stream will probably still be Assassin's Creed Revelation, Assassin's Creed Liberation. And then second stream is going to be Hate Live, the return of Hate Live after almost a month hiatus at this point. We're coming back strong this year, where we're going to be talking about a lot of things going on, a lot of issues. Now, I'm not sure if by Thursday we'll have any update regarding this new YouTube deal, where basically what's going on with YouTube is that they're going to institute this new system in the next week or two, from what I've heard, where anyone who uploads a video who's not a managed partner has to go through this check system where your video may be flagged and then it might not even go live for 48 hours. I'm curious to see how this is going to affect me, because guess what? I have a channel that's not managed. The King of Hate Vlogs, my vlogging channel, is not managed. So if I go to upload a vlog, is it going to sit there to be approved for 2 days? And if that's the case, fuck that. I'm just going to re-upload it. I may have some unique insight into how that works by the end of this week, if that system goes into effect, which is rumored to happen, all right? If not, you know, we could basically talk about the future, what's coming up, my plans for this year, a lot of stuff that's going to happen soon. And for the Back in the Day segment this week, what I would like to do is continue on with the Back in the Day segment from months ago. That's right. Many of you might not even remember this. Back in October, I was doing a segment called The History of Fighting Games. And we went through basically kind of the first half of the history of fighting games. But we never finished. We got to one point and I ran out of time. And I said, well, we've already done this for 30, 40 minutes. I can't keep going, but I will get back to it. So I think we're going to do part 2 of the history of fighting games as the segment of Back in the Day on this week's Hate Live, okay? And of course, we're going to have Q&A, but we've got a big problem in that regard. For whatever reason, it seems that the Q&A is broken with Moobot. Now, I don't know what's going on. It's with the raffle system, basically. People submit questions. When people draw them from the raffle, all the words are out of order and jumbled, and random words get tossed in like thong. It was the weirdest thing. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch the end of part 3 of Ask the King from this past Thursday, when we tried to use the raffle to pull questions, and we pulled the most random shit I've ever seen in my life. It's really funny, but it's also annoying, because if we want to use it for useful purposes like we always do for Hate Live, I don't know if I'm going to be able to use it anymore. So a lot of people have said that there's something going on with Moobot. They did some kind of an update to it, and maybe what it is I need to kick Moobot out of the stream and then re-invite it to the stream and it'll fix it. I'm not sure. We'll have to try that theory at some point during the week and see if it fixes anything, okay? But that's basically what's going on with Moobot. We're going to try to have that in Hate Live. We're going to have to see. This week could be completely unique for Hate Live. We have to see what happens with it, all right? But this is also the first week where I'm going to call it Hate Live Podcast, not Beta Podcast, because I feel we've done enough shows, we've worked out enough kinks, that at least we can call it a formal podcast and not have to worry about, oh no, it's beta and it's still in development. Now, the one thing missing from Hate Live that I want to bring into it is live callers. But I have not found a way to effectively do it yet, because Skype apparently is so unsecure that people would be able to find my IP if I were on there calling them or taking their call, and they could just destroy my internet. All right? And I already have enough problems with my internet. The last thing I need is someone trying to DDoS attack me or whatever the fuck it's called because they know my IP address. So I'm trying to find alternatives to it. Some people have said use Google Hangouts. I'm like, I don't even know anything about Google Hangouts. I doubt that 1% of the people who watch my content use Google Hangouts or can figure out how to use it, so I don't know how I'm going to implement that. There's always the thing that I could only have people call in who I know and trust, but then that's not really fair, because then what the common person can't call in just because I don't know who they are, that's not fair. So I'm still in my head trying to figure out a way to implement calls, but no one's really been able to say, Phil, I've got your solution, here it is, it's foolproof. No one's been able to present that. It seems like right now, if you want to do a show with call-in like that over the internet, it could be very insecure. And that sucks, because I really want to do it. I would love, this week, I would love, you know, to have a segment where I talk about all my plans that are going on right now for the future and what's going on with YouTube, and poll people, say, gee, what do you think about what's going on with YouTube right now? What do you think about my plans to move this year? What do you think about this and that? You have any questions? It would be great, a great interactive segment to the show, and I don't know what to do to implement it, and I'm pissed off about that. I really am. Okay. So, use a prepaid cell phone, somebody said. Okay. Some people are saying Ventrilo or TeamSpeak, but again, these are things that most people don't use. You know what I mean? The only people who use Ventrilo or TeamSpeak are people who are like heavy PC users. The common person wouldn't use that. The common person has access to Skype. on things like Xbox and everything, but now that's unsecure, so I don't know what to do. I don't know. What the? I'm hoping if you have a suggestion or something for me, shoot it to me on Twitter at they call me DSP, so we could talk about it, because I'd really love to have live callers on Hate Live. I've never been able to do it. All right. Then this Friday. Now here's the thing. There's a big if looming around, and I talked about this past week, and I want to talk about it again. Co-op with John Rambo has not been going on consistently, and it's nobody's fault whatsoever. What it is that right now there's a lot of stuff going on in our personal lives that are changing. John has a job now where he has to work a lot more than he used to, and so it's harder for him to get out here. Sometimes he has to come on a Friday instead of a Saturday, or vice versa. Sometimes for co-op, he's working all morning, then drives an hour and a half to come out here to do co-op with me, which is crazy that he does that, but he's done it a few times already. So it's getting harder and harder to do co-op. I want to do co-op with John Rambo, but he was not able to make it this past week due to personal reasons. We're going to try again this week. Now, I don't know if it's going to be Friday or Saturday. Whatever day it is, we're going to be doing Smart Guys, and we're going to be doing New Super Mario Bros. 3D. I'm not sorry, not new. It's just Super Mario Bros. 3D World on the Wii U. We're continuing that playthrough. I said it weeks ago. I've decided to say enough with the bullshit. It's just about the games. We're playing it, and we're going to try to beat it, basically, in this session. I don't know if we can, but we're going to try. But that being said, I can't guarantee you that he's going to be here. I want him to be here, but if his work interferes, if something personal happens, which is what happened this past week, he had to give someone a ride around because their car broke down, and it is what it is. That's life. You know what I mean? Some people have been asking me, well, what's going on with WWE simulations? You haven't done a pay-per-view simulation in a while. Well, the Royal Rumble would be the one to do it, and that's not this weekend, but the weekend after. It would definitely be the one to do it. It's one of the biggest ones. It's the first big one of the year. We always simulate it. I mean, that would be our goal. Let's simulate it, but I can't promise that'll happen. We have to see what happens with John and his schedule, okay? So, Rambo will be coming hopefully sometime this weekend to do co-op. Whatever day he's not here. So if he's here on Friday, then it'll be Saturday. If he's here on Saturday, then it'll be Friday. We're going to be doing the return of Fallout 3 as a consistent weekly thing. I did Fallout 3 today. I loved it. I'm now doing the Operation Anchorage DLC. I'm in the middle of it. I'm having lots of fun. I actually did the final side mission that I never completed in my original playthrough, the Nuka-Cola Challenge. So I've done every mission where you get achievement points for it. Now it's just about the DLCs, finishing the story, and the final DLC, and we're done. So this year, we're definitely going to finish the Fallout 3 playthrough. However, I've almost reached 200 parts, which means I'm going to have to start a new playlist for it. Which I know is ridiculous, but YouTube still has a 200 video limit on playlists, which is really fucking dumb. So that's going to happen either Friday or Saturday, depending on what day John's here. And then I'll pair that with something else, whether, again, Dragon Age Origins, maybe some Don't Starve, maybe that'll be the day we attempt NBA, I don't know. And then Sunday of next week will actually be probably either more Assassin's Creed if I haven't beaten that yet, or it'll be something else. Monday, same thing, either Assassin's Creed or whatever we're not finished with. And then next week we'll talk about it. There's DLCs and stuff coming out next week that we'll talk about in the weekend preview next week, all right? So it's a very jam-packed week. And in addition to everything I just mentioned, DSP Tries It comes back this week. I've got a new DSP Tries It for everyone that I think you're going to like. It's a brand new item that was just released. And I tried it, and actually it's something different than anything I've ever done before because there's a new business local to me, so I was able to try something for the first time that I've never been able to try, and it's going to be a new place for me to do stuff, so it's going to actually help DSP Tries It as a series, I think. So that's coming back this week, too. So let's recap. Tonight, Battlefield 4 on stream. Not sure when I'm going to upload those videos. Tomorrow, Blue Dragon and Don't Starve. Tuesday, Assassin's Creed Liberation HD. And pair that with something, maybe Dragon Age Origins, probably more than likely that's what it's going to be. Wednesday, same thing, Assassin's Creed Liberation and something else. Thursday, Assassin's Creed Liberation and Hate Live returns. Friday is probably going to be Fallout 3 and something else. Saturday, Smart Guys and Super Mario 3D World with Rambo. Sunday, more Assassin's Creed. If not, it'll be the other things that I'm still playing through. Same thing with Monday. That's the rough schedule for this week, everyone. It's going to be jam-packed full of new content, and I hope that you will enjoy it. I hope that we could try to get some more reinvigoration. I know this past week was pretty stagnant. A lot of people, my God, he's playing Dragon Age and he's playing Blue Dragon at the same time, and they're both boring RPGs. And he's playing NBA, which he's been playing for a month and a half, and he's playing Battlefield, which he already played. Listen, I know, but I didn't want to start a new project when I have 400 other projects going on. I did start Don't Starve, and a lot of people like it, but it's not like everyone's going nuts for it, especially because it's a game that's been out already. It was out on PC, last year, so it's not anything that's bowling anyone over. So I'm going to try to reinvigorate things this week, like I said, with the return of Hate Live, with Assassin's Creed Liberation. Hopefully it'll be enough to at least tide you over until we get more and more newer releases as we reach the end of the month. I'm thinking that Dragon Ball game coming out at the end of this month may be the first official big playthrough of the year, because I've never played a Dragon Ball game before. And last year when I played Naruto, that was big. People loved when I played Naruto. So maybe playing Dragon Ball will do something to kick things into another gear as well. We'll have to see. But that is it for this week. I hope that I was informative enough for everyone. Thank you for watching the Weekend Preview. As of right now, I'm going to upload this to YouTube, and then I'm going to switch over and go into Battlefield 4 mode. So it's going to be great. Thank you for watching, everybody. I'll see you for gameplay this week. Peace out. See you later. Arrivederci. Bon voyage. Adios. Goodbye. Sayonara. Toodles. I don't even know another word for it. Peace.